Hey, it's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it is Real Talk Tuesday. If you invited me to a dinner party, I would ask you, is it called a dinner party? I mean, there's going to be hats and balloons. And you would laugh and say, no, I mean, it's where we get together and eat. I'd say, well, I call that dinner, or I call it supper. So what's the difference? Well, you call it a dinner party, I don't. And so, but if you invited me to a dinner party, I'm probably busy that night just because it's just not my thing. I mean, that's just, and if you sit down and maybe explain it to me a little more, I might come, but you got to kind of meet me right there in the middle. But here's my point is like, man, every time we're like, hey man, why don't you go to church with me sometimes? No, I'm busy. Well, I didn't even tell you what Sunday. Well, I'm busy every Sunday. And we have got to learn, man, we've got to take the church to the people. Okay, so let's go to Hebrews. And it says here, let us not give up meeting together. So let's not give up going to church together, okay? As some are in the habit of doing, meaning that's your habit. You're in the habit of going to church on Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, whenever you go. But let us encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. And so this is not saying go to church. It's actually totally opposite. It says continue to go to church, but it's talking about bringing church, the gospel, to someone. And so when I started looking at the Rock Bottom Outreach Thanksgiving on Sunday, and I started asking people, are you coming? And a lot of our regulars can't come. So I get a little sad, but then I realized it's not so much for the people that normally come, but it's an opportunity to bring someone that maybe doesn't feel comfortable at a church, and we just call it a rock bottom Thanksgiving celebration. And so again, maybe someone's struggling. I don't know what it is, but this is an opportunity to invite someone that normally wouldn't go somewhere else. And so my point is this, whether you go to church, whatever the case may be, don't just think as Thanksgiving as a family celebration, but an opportunity for outreach, to invite someone into your home to love them like Christ. And so we really do it a disservice if we don't even invite someone that's sitting home alone, especially on Thanksgiving. Our deal is Sunday. Again, don't just come and bring someone. It's very laid back. We're going to love on them like Jesus. But again, how do I know this is what God wanted me to share? He laid this on my heart all day long. And the minute I begin to prepare my message, I go to a devotion that's prepared for tomorrow. And what was it? It was this. It was Hebrews chapter 10, exactly what God laid on my heart. And so if he went to all that, I think it's pretty important that you be obedient to what I'm sharing today and to think about it. Think about it. Are you just in the habit of inviting people to church? Are you in the habit of being church to someone, to being Christ-like to someone? Think about it. But hey, read a little more on this topic. I'm going to share it on the Rock Bottom Outreach Facebook page and personal page. It's the devotion that goes strictly with Hebrews and what we're talking about today. Hey, see you Sunday. Bring someone, bring a guest. It's laid back 3 to 5. Wear what you want. Wear nothing at all. I don't really care. Hey, it's Rick with the Rock Bottom Outreach. Hey, when's your dinner party? Because I want to get me some hats and balloons, baby, so I can come. And some of them blow-up horns. Have a great day.